But not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium.
Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
This is Derrick Henry, and he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing is Jackson.
This will go to Henry out wide.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down. Jackson now. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way, and then try and match his athleticism.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Here's Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. From the gun, Jackson.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A first carry for Najee Harris.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now Wilson going to change things up here.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Here's a diving catch right side.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Hey, 0-0-0.
Now a first down carry for Harris.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
12. Go.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Now Wilson.
On the move past the 40. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Now run straight ahead with Warren.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Being chased out left. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 22-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
EQ. Here we go. Good. Right.
On the give, it's Warren.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Johnson, extend. No mas, no mas. Hey, can. You got a mini base. One, right?
Here's Fields.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, son. Angel. Johnson. Hey, can. Right.
Back to throw. Fields.
Flushed out right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Boswell's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
We changed it.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Buying time to his left. Complete. It's Henry.
Into space at the 45.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports.
And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Go.
Warren will try the right side.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Here we go. Out, let's go. Press, bunch right. Bunch right. Tonight.
Here's Fields. Complete to Austin here over the middle.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up second down. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes on that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but, boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
To throw is Fields.
Completes it to Austin. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Running left, it's Warren.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Off the edge and right to the ball that time was Kyle Van Noy.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Hey, Can. Track.
A handoff for Warren.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Here we go. Angel. Mayday. Right.
Fields now to throw. Got his man. It's Warren.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards. 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, Can. Alpha. Right.
They snap it to Fields.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Mike Williams.
27 yards.
And the Steelers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
It's caught by Aguilar. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Now Jackson. Completes it to Aguilar. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Here we go. This is fourth down.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's fourth and long.
Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Dante Jackson picks it. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at Acrisure Stadium. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey after the kick. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Go.
They'll start with a give to Harris. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but... run that you know, and you may come back to, because if close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 3 now.
Touch. One left. Got it. Hey, let's go, double, gun. Touch.
From the 37. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Cowboys scoop it up. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott opening with a pass. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 47. 46.
From the gun is Prescott. Has it down close. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
Here we go, 46.
Before that play clock can expire, Mike McCarthy finds an official and calls timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 26.
Dowdle goes up and over for the touchdown. The Cowboys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Bang out, bang out. Tight. Zebra, zebra. Still got it. 4 down, 4 down. Good up for signals. 36 power. Be alert, be alert. Tight.
Wilson now. It's caught. That's Mike Williams. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Tight. Front left, front left.
1st and 10, give to Harris. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
36 power. Left hash, left hash. Bang out, bang out, bang, bang. Tight.
Here's 2nd and 7. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And he's tackled for a short gain. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on Q1. Neither side separating much so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They start out with 3rd and 4.
Booker T.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Hey, easy, easy.
Offense in the hurry up here.
14. Hey, hey. Left hash, left hash. Good job right there, good job right there. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Right.
4th down, here's Wilson. That one's cut along the left sideline. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
95, 95.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him.
Tempo, tempo.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Check 50, check 50. Check, 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 check. Alert, 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 alert. Tight.
Trying again, following the sack. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. Decent gain here, but short of the first. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Where? Hey, 0, 0, 0.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Steelers facing a deficit near the break. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Hey, let's go double count right here, double count. Gun. Zebra. Hold up.
Russ now from the gun. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Front left, front left. Spot that, spot that.
On fourth down, Wilson. Caught by Freiermuth. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Going right side, Harris with it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Timeout taken by the defense, their second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
12. Gun. Hey. Punch left. Green, eh?
Blitz coming, Russ. The throw is caught. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
What? Be alert. Punch left. Good guys, 4 down. Front left. Shot.
Trying to run in. Harris is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Najee Harris, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. Now Boswell on to send this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Play action, Prescott. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Dak. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. No one around. He's got space. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go.
Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, kill. Go to 54,
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. It's 3rd and 5 for him after the penalty.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to 54. We go 46.
He's back to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Now Boswell on to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Get some space around midfield. The 30. Gets the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. The Cowboys offense remains on the field. They're going to line up and go for two here. They give it to the back of the zone read. And he gets into the end zone, so the choice to pass on a tie, a good one. That gives him a 1-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Spot it, spot it, spot it. There. Done.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Good guys, 4 down, 4 down. Hey, 0, 0, 0. Good touch.
Running left is Harris. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Hey, one flip. Move the team. Move it.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Complete beyond the marker. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Gun. Hey, guys, listen. 95. Good guys, 4 down. Hey, alert.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
18. Cut. Gun.
Man in motion here.
Cut.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
14. Alert.
Wilson now from the gun. Got Williams, and it's complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a Steelers first down.
Hey, 12. Check. 14, fight it. 12. One flip. Good job right there. Hey, alert. Yo, guard.
Once more, it's Wilson. That's completed right side. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
All goes special! All goes special! Touch 50, touch 50! Right.
Russ is cooking again. And they beat the defense with the throw and get two following the touchdown. Now Boswell on to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! That's it!
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Cuts it to the right sideline. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second, and no, they faked it! And the Steelers get home, they drop him.
Kate, I don't get this call, and I don't think you can convince me. The fake extra point's never worth the risk from so far back, let alone in a one-point game. This game should be tied right now.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. For Darrell Patterson, now to return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
19. Friday, 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 Friday! Right.
Rush coming for Wilson. This ball's caught by Pickens. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Good job right there. Cut. Good guys, 4 down, 4 down. Cut.
Running behind center with Harris. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
14, 14. Go, 14. Cut.
First down throw from Wilson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Cut. check.
Throwing again is Russ. Throw complete to Williams. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's go. Run it. Left half. 14.
Wilson with it on first. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead to 7. George Pickens the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers grow their lead to 8. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 3. And look at this return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
The new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
Dak now from the gun. It's caught, Ferguson. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Yeah!
2nd and 3 now.
Right there. Going to 53. 26.
Another carry for him. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Yeah! Here we go! Hey, 47. 26.
Now to throw. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth.
Here we go. Ready, 10. 26.
Looking to throw it. And they're still up. Brocky brings in the touchdown, and now they've got a shot to force overtime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
So a big play for the Cowboys here as they line up for two. Now we get a timeout, and with just 2 seconds left, this game has set us up with an incredible ending. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for two.
Yeah! Here we go!
Now motion him out of the backfield.
26.
One final shot here. And that catch gets them the two. We're all tied up here in the fourth. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Cut. Bring it.
He'll look to throw it. Forced out to his right. He's taking a shot down this wide open down the field, and he has it. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Patterson now to return it. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Cut. Sit up for signal. Front left, front left. Right.
Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Hey, zero.
They've got a man in motion. From the 43. Caught by Freiermuth. And they make the tackle at the 38. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Listen.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you could come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Alert.
Harris once more. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
19. Go.
They send a tight end in motion.
Trump right. Saturday. Hey, let's go double count right here. Double count.
Here he is to throw. Oh, and he nearly had the interception, but he couldn't reel it in. That's the big overtime play they needed, but still, 4th down coming up. Direction doesn't look good here. He missed it right. And now a window opens for the opposing sideline to end this game.
Well, 4 quarters couldn't do, Kate. The last 2 plays might have. Drive stalls on 3rd, then a makeable field goal is no good. And now that offense will take over, needing just a little bit of distance for a game winner of their own.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. We're going to 54. 186.
Now he gets a shot here in overtime. That's incomplete left side. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And it sets up 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Throwing again is Dak. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
1st down, here's Dak. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Yeah! Here we go.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that 6th sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Here we go.
Motion man left is Lamb. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout, as they'll be left with just 1 more to work with here in OT. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Here we go. We're going to 53.
From the gun is Prescott. And he pulls it in. That's a touchdown and ends this game. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. the veteran Chris Boswell, ready to get things going. And off we go from the Steel City. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense... Set to go now on 1st and 10. Stroud gonna throw right away. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he's gonna bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
"7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On 1st down, it's Stroud. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On the quick, right? Hey, uno. 11.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Open man downfield. It's Nico Collins. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25.
Look at hot. Oh, ready? 19 Texas.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's Stroud. That's taken in, and he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Say what you want about this group, Mike, but they certainly aren't scared. I mean, not only to go for it on 4th down, but the quarterback decides to throw that ball into double coverage and somehow still resulted in them being able to extend this drive.
A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
It's a great example of just the range that this linebacker has to be able to not only react quick enough to realize that running back was a threat to the flat, but to be able to have the speed to get there and bring him down for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. First carry for Joe Mixon. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Third and 6. To throw is Stroud. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. We are through 1. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Williams in motion. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Play action. Now Wilson. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Block that, block that. Go, 14. Find it.
On first down, it's Harris. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. They face second down and 7.
12.
He'll give it to Harris again. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Here's 3rd and 2.
Check. Look for signal. 36 power. Good shot.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting to third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing. Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
A run up the middle with Warren. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. Williams in motion. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Open man left side. He's got it. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They get the conversion on 3rd and inches.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Stroud. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. That's into the hands of T.J. Watt. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Why, Tony. Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
All right. Hey, uno more.
Dell motioning over. Now Stroud. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they do not cut into the deficit. So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports.
You